Oh, oh my God. Welcome to episode 233 of In the Library of Graphic Literature with your pal Wallace here solo today. Luna will be back. We're going to do a super show. We got several type of unboxings, including the Terry and the Pirates volumes I got there the other day. Thank you very much to Dennis Osborne, my pal and co-host of Thursday Comics. Anyway, just finished watching the World Cup there today. Oh my God! Just as a matter of fact, just finished seeing Argentina win it there, and it's been a great World Cup. So congratulations to everyone involved. It's been an exciting one. Anyway, let's get right down to what we're here for, which is the books. Now these are two that slightly older books, but I mean I got them recently anyway. I got both of them at the same time. It's volume 8, both volume 8s of the Savage Sword of Conan, the Barbarian, and the Conan the Barbarian, right? The comic and the magazine. First of all, the magazine. This one, it has. It's not too bad. There's a lot of the art by this point. I don't think is up to the standards really of the earlier run, except for the things with Rudy Nebrez and Ernie Chan. I always did like Ernie Chan, and there's a Rudy Nebrez work there that's worth seeing. That alone. But anyway, gotta have it anyway because there's only 2 more volumes to have a complete set. So picked it up anyway. A great Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Now let's have a look at. Hang on a sec. Let's tilt this screen here so I can actually see. Make sure I'm in frame. There you go. So it's the artwork. Like I say, it's not like a lot of the great early stuff. I'm going to give it a read eventually, but because as a matter of fact, I collected Savage Sword as a teenager and someone in their 20s, and by this point I had stopped collecting Savage Sword. So I guess must have been something, a decline in it. I mean, there's still some good artwork in this, so it's good to have it anyway, especially the Rudy Nebrez there. But yeah, another volume in the Savage Sword of Conan Omnibus series. That's number 8. No, number 8 of the Conan the Barbarian, the original Marveliers, as they're trying to say here. This actually is pretty good. This has Val Smekius? Smex? Anyway, sorry Val for butchering your name here. But he's, I'd seen some of his work here and there, but when I went through this volume looking at, I mean, he's actually one of the more underrated Conan artists, I think. Definitely, I mean, the guy can actually really draw well. So for that alone, I think I do recommend the Conan the Barbarian volume 8. Some great artwork. And who else besides him? There's a couple of other people. He does most of it, actually. Geez, I think Vince Guarino and Girano or whatever, and Andy Kubert do. So all the rest of it is Val. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know if you're a fan of Val's or not, but check this out and become a fan. Definitely some cool stuff here. Let's start back here. No, he has a great style to him. And no, I'd quit buying the Conan the Barbarian comic too when I was younger at this point. So I'd never really got to experience it, but after flipping through the pages and all that when I first bought it, I was just like, hey, I really like this guy. This guy is right up there in terms of good Conan artists. Okay. So yeah, definitely worth picking up. Do 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 do. Let's see. Oh, jeez, I gotta. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So yeah, definitely worth picking up. Now, what I did do, because I knew it was only going to be a few minutes, there's only 2 books, but I was going to promo Luna and I's upcoming Christmas show too, and we're going to show you cool stuff to buy comic book fans in your life. Now, of course, when I thought, well, I got 2 Conan omnibuses there. Why don't I inflict a whole bunch on you? So those are 2 good ones. But of all the Conan and Robert E. Howard omnibuses that Marvel put out, I do have some favorites. And easy enough. The first one, of course, and it's easy enough to guess, is the Conan the Barbarian Volume 1 with the mainly Barry Windsor Smith artwork. Now, I actually use this volume to teach when I teach comics, because I show people how an artist can go from, I mean, he was a fairly decent artist and all that, serviceable anyway, and go from that, and you'd watching over a period of issues, and he sort of started to more and more get more of a style of his own. And then, he started to go totally around the bend with it all. And, oh yeah, and the Elric issue, of course. And that's really weird. Start to see where he was going. Oh yeah, that's a Gil Kane one. But we'll pass through that. Some fill-in issues too. Oh yeah, this one. This one I like just as much. Hawks from the Sea as much as the Song of Red Sonja. It's beautifully drawn, and they whoever inked it, I think it was Dan Atkins maybe, whoever inked it actually did a masterful job. Yes, Dan Atkins indeed. So anyway, this is very, very well done. Worth taking a view of. And then, of course, there was, like I say, a couple of really good issues. There was one where they had a bunch of different inkers, and that wasn't so great. And this one here, which also had a bunch of different inkers, that some of which butchered it. And then, of course, we come to the masterpiece known as the Song of Red Sonja. And as a matter of fact, in my class, I'll show them this cover, and I'll say, have a look at this cover. I'd say, look at how detailed and beautiful it is, compared to the way he drew, say, 3 or 4 years before that. So it goes to show you what actually practice does. And truly, it's Song of Red Sonja, one of the most beautiful comics I've ever seen drawn. So check it out. Then we get into some John Buscema and some other background stuff. But yeah, definitely worth buying. So pick this up if you can. Conan. Ooh. Conan the Barbarian. Okay. Zipping right along. I have a comic jam to go to after too, so I'm going to try to get this done within a reasonable amount of time. What time is it anyway? Okay. Yes, I got a few minutes anyway. Next one, of course, is Savage Sword of Conan, but I have a tie here with this. It's the Savage Sword of Conan Volume 1 and Volume 2. Both of them have, I couldn't really decide, but I mean, this has some Smith, Barry Windsor Smith in it, and some other good artists too. And I mean, it was a great start to the whole barbarian thing. Everyone, John Romita, Ray Morrow, Pablo Marcos, Frank Brunner, P. Craig Russell, Alfredo Aquila. Oh God, it was just, the list just went on and on. Oh, Alex Nino. I mean, my God, Mike Kaluta. Need I say more? Anyway, gotta get it because it's just absolutely gorgeous. A lot of great art in this, and I had most of these, right? Some including that's a sort of some Barry Windsor Smith stuff, some Neil. That was Starlin actually back there. I passed it just then. And then Akela and Buscema were just, they were magic together. But I like it too when and here's the Alex Nino one, the more unusual Conan comics. This guy Alex Nino, he is amazing. He did all kinds of horror comics, and he did this one, which even at the time I thought, oh no, this is cool, right? So anyway, this volume definitely worth getting for sure. Let's pick up the other one. Yep. Show you this. And this one, not only, with the Akela stuff, but there's other guest artists and stuff like that. There's Buscema, Akela. I do believe there's an Adams in there somewhere. But yeah, definitely worth that. Was Neil Adams, John Buscema? Yeah. Gil Kane, Frank Brunner, Barry Windsor Smith even, Steve Leola, Greg Hildebrandt, and finishers, all kinds of finishers from Alfred, but headlined by Alfredo Akela. Amazing artists. And we'll end it off here with my two other Robert E. Howard omnibuses that are my favorite. Actually, the upcoming Dynamite Red Sonja by Frank Thorne. If that was out today, that would be in among these. But the ones that I like are the Solomon Kane. I actually, when I was a kid, I actually did read the Solomon Kane books, and was just like, oh, this is kind of cool. But what I liked about this was the Howard Chaykin stories. I know if he still likes him, but I still liked him. I liked this stripped down approach that he had there, his art at that point. But yeah, just like the character, it's a fascinating character. There's some Neil Adams artwork in there, and David Wenzel, and but yeah, it's definitely to me a volume. If you're a Robert E. Howard fan, this is a volume that you should get. Definitely. And last but not least is Kull the Destroyer. No. This includes Kull the Conqueror. This is from 1971, so this started a little bit after Conan. I guess they figured, Conan went really well. They even said from the creator of Conan. Figured, let's give this a try. So anyway, some great artwork in this by Mike Plug, Wally Wood, John Severin. I think there's even there's a Wrightson story. Yeah, it's right at the start. The first one is Bernie Wrightson. And it just gets better from that. So this one is worth it just for the range of artists. From Wrightson to Wood to Severin. The artwork throughout this volume is just absolutely amazing. So definitely worth picking up. The Jess Shelderman one. Oh my God. So yeah, definitely this is after the Solomon. Well, the Solomon Kane. I'd say it's sort of tied with the Solomon Kane because there's a lot of good art in that one. Anyway, bing. That's it for my little Conan the Barbarian special, or omnibus special anyway. So hopefully within the next few days we'll be putting out another episode, and it'll be chock-a-block with all kinds of new books that I just picked up. Anyway, I gotta go and put off that jam for all those kids. We put it off once a month here in St. John's, Newfoundland. And I encourage everyone else out there too, try starting a jam if you can at your local community college or something like that, and get together, once every 2 months if you can. We do it every month. It's a lot of fun, and myself and Paul Tucker, who the artist, we have a chat with the young folks and all that, and help them out, help out their comics any way we can, and sometimes do demonstration. Other times do some work there too. Tonight actually I'm bringing some inking work to do. So it's going to be fun. Anyways, got to run, and so thanks for having me over. I'll see you in a couple of days. Oh, where's the... Oh my god, there it is. Okay, thanks for having me over. Okay, bye, love you. Oh my god, I almost forgot to turn off the...